Und weiter geht's. Also, ich glaube schon, dass die Taverne irgendwo da vorne ist.
Here we are, back in Logris. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act? Coo, coo. I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Oh, ich bekomme da total Lust auf Puyo Puyo. Kuckuck. Puyo Puyo. Ah, ich glaube Puyo Puyo muss ich auch mal mit euch zusammenspielen. Uiuiuiui. Jetzt, wo ich die Capture Card habe. Und auch mal Switch-Spiele aufnehmen kann und so. Es macht so Spaß. Ich hänge da jeden Tag irgendwie eine Stunde oder so dran und denke mir immer nur ganz kurz und dann, ja, spiele ich Puyo Puyo. Also ich kann da zu diesem Ausrufezeichen noch. Aber ich muss auf jeden Fall nach Logris. Aber ich glaube, ich schaue ganz kurz da vorbei.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoire seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah, she said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoire said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
Okay. Ich befürchte aber, dass das Ausrufezeichen irgendein schwerer Gegner ist. Ach komm, den probieren wir jetzt. Wir riskieren das jetzt. Der ist nämlich schon älter. Und wahrscheinlich schaffen wir ihn deswegen voll locker. Okay, schauen wir mal, ob wir den so locker schaffen. Ja, tun wir. Ja, das dachte ich mir eben, weil der ist einfach schon so lange zu besiegen. Vielleicht von Anfang an. Ich glaube, es war einer der ersten mit diesem Ausrufezeichen über dem Kopf. Glattzieht des Lehrlings gewährt auf mittlerer Schwierigkeit oder höher eine zufällige Fertigkeit. Alles klar.
That thing was pretty strong.
Ja, voll.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Rokuro?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it.
Ja.
Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Rangetsu men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Serve them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, spies, body doubles.
Whatever the order, your family will carry it through.
Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life.
Okay.
That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead.
Wie viele hat er denn
You have to
insgesamt?
We take our sense of duty seriously.
Oder
Yeah.
nicht
All
wirklich
right, I get it.
Brüder, sondern
You and your
Brüder von
family are all
dem
tied to your sense of
Ragetsu.
honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
Krass. Hat gegessen. Achso. Das ist schön. Immer gut essen. So. Dann haben wir das erledigt. Was ist da? Ah, eine Katzkiste. Oh, scheiße, aber ich habe nicht mehr so viele Kugeln. Es kann sein, dass ich mir die jetzt gar nicht leisten kann. 95 werden benötigt. Derzeitige Anzahl 95. So viel Glück. Ich krieg nix. Wie gemein. Außer, dass ich jetzt all meine Kugeln verloren habe. Naja, okay. Das ist ja gemein. So. Ich glaube hier lang, oder? Ja. Jetzt bin ich wieder da. Na, komm. Das muss jetzt nicht sein. Ich gehe jetzt erstmal speichern. Wir hatten ja gerade einen super schweren Kampf. Da sind wir wieder.
Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical
War
buildings
nicht
and
dabei.
artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
Alles klar. Ich dachte, Laffy-Set war schon mal mit uns hier, aber gut.
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up!
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
Ha! I see what you did there.
I try to liven things up around here.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halavis are still skipping about on the loose, though.
What?
And just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the demon blight. Guess the capital doesn't mind, though.
What?
Don't worry about it. Your shepherd and the abbey are going to save the world, right?
Ach, die ist
Listening to
super.
you has kinda gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
Klar.
I've got one with fresh blood, melted bodies. Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive.
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
Ja, ne? Finde ich auch. Gemein. Die Geschichte will ich auch hören.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man,
Was?
it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Wow, the Modulu?
Surely you mean Mogilu. Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Majulu, not Magilu.
Ah. Bin schon erschrocken.
You know, Lulu, the famous dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Modulu.
Ist sie so? Ja, sie
Just
geht
watching
Auftritt.
the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff! She's just trying to pass off as Mogilu's menagerie and profit from our good name!
Ja,
Good
ja.
name. We don't actually perform anything.
on getting started eventually. But now, this con artist comes along and ruins everything!
I can't just ignore that, you know.
It's Modulu! You did great today, Modulu. I loved it.
Thank you so much. But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu was working hard to carry on his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Yes. That's just what I was hoping for.
Don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body.
Ja, Tanz.
If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Aha.
Yes, sir.
Aber ich dachte, sie
You're
wollten
right.
gegeneinander tanzen. Ein Tanzbattle.
Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balta recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have.
Süß.
That's why I think it's high time for Magiloo's Menagerie to put on a show. And for our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Magiloo, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry.
Aber auch
Don't
kein Humor,
apologize.
glaube ich.
You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now,
Jetzt wird's
normally
mit
I'd make
Comedy
you guys do
anfangen.
something flashy like jump through a ring of fire. But I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead.
Ah, ja.
With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
Ach so, weil die sich alle blöd anstellen.
Going on the same stage as Magiloo. It's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Magiloo's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you
Geil.
could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen, not you too.
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs. I've got an in with all the stage directors in town. For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have. Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magiloo's Menagerie, after all.
Ach Gott.
I'm not so sure about this.
Ich auch nicht. So, weiter geht's. Ach, das musst du dir anhören. Ich bin gerade Prätor Oskar begegnet. Er hatte eine Narbe im Gesicht und war ziemlich ramponiert. Aber er hat gelacht und gesagt, es ging ihm gut. Er wirkt so nett und so stark, dass man ihn einfach nur drücken will. Ich bin dir wohl nicht gut genug.
Whenever I hear Magilu's name, I can't help but think of Magilanica.
Magilanica? Who's that?
Oh, she's just a girl who worked as part of the freak show. Talked to spirits nobody else could see.
That's her, all right. She had many mysterious powers, like moving things without touching them and divining where people would find lost objects. For a time, people called her the Little Witch. She was pretty popular.
Thanks to her, the rest of the troupe took in plenty of cash. Or so I hear.
Yeah, but eventually they took it too far, and the kingdom tried them for heresy. I hear Magilanica was subjected to really brutal torture.
True fact. Everyone knows this story.
Well, I've never heard it.
That's not too surprising. It all took place when I was a young woman myself.
Remind me, Magilu. How old are you again?
What? How old would you say I am?
Well, from your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
Ja. Die größten Gegner einer Tänzerin sind ihr eigener Körper und die Herzen ihres Publikums. Wer nicht mit seinem Publikum kommunizieren kann, ist nicht mehr als ein Straßenmusikant, der vor Passanten spielt. Diese Lektion werde ich niemals vergessen. Gut, wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin? Stimmt, wir wollen ja immer noch zur Tabba fahren. Wo ist denn jetzt hier die Taverne? Bitteschön. Gasthaus Taverne, da unten. Oh. Endlich! Da kam jetzt echt nochmal viel dazwischen. Obwohl ich eigentlich nur in die Taverne gehen wollte. Einmal speichern. Oh, diesen Speicherpunkt kennen wir schon gut. Und dann gehen wir in die Taverne.
So. Eleanor, I need you to wait outside.
Ach ja.
The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
Sind sie dann wahrscheinlich beide weg irgendwie.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
Oh, it would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Ifrid would do. That's all.
Wer das wohl ist, den wir da jetzt eskortieren müssen?
They're taking a while. Yeah.
Oh Gott, hoffentlich passiert denen jetzt nichts.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you.
Ja, genau.
You are to protect the Malak Lafiset and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong?
Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights.
Oh je.
But, You can't trust me. I understand.
Okay.
No, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Lafiset. Well, we'll do it another time, okay? Why? It's
Weil die
just,
schon wieder kommen.
you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
Sieht interessant
The
aus. Ich will
prison
wissen, wer das
island?
ist.
Just who is this person?
Didn't
Frag sie
ask.
doch selbst.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
Okay. Riecht die Person so lecker, oder was?
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Ja, da hat sie schon recht. Aber ich bin so neugierig. Ich will wissen, wer das ist. Wahrscheinlich lässt sie irgendwann dann so ihre Kutte fallen. So. Und dann ist das irgendwie ein Dämon. Keine Ahnung. Irgendwas ganz Unerwartetes. Bernsteinweste. Sehr schön. Hier ist irgendwo aber ein Gespräch. Hier? Ah, hier.
The nights are so cold of late. It's gotten harder to get flamestone, too.
I hear the port at Helavis is at a near standstill. No matter how much flamestone they mine from Mount Killerhouse, they can't get it shipped out. I'm sure the Abbey is aware of the situation. It's not just us who are suffering. We have to endure.
Times like these is when we need to practice Lord Artorius' teachings. The many outweigh the individual.
Exactly. I'm sure Lord Artorius will think of us soon and send aid.
He doesn't give a damn about any of you.
How dare you!
The many outweigh the individual, right? Artorius wants to save humanity as a whole. Your individual troubles aren't important to him.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Aren't we part of the whole he wants to save?
What happy fools.
Sorry about that. She didn't get to see his speech, so she's been taking it out on everyone around her.
Really? What a troublesome kid.
But really, that speech was incredible.
Aha. Und wer hat da im Hintergrund gerade die ganze Zeit gerufen? Habt ihr das gehört? Da war die ganze Zeit irgendwie, wirf das hierher. Oder ich weiß auch nicht. So ganz komische Geräusche. Wo ist denn da noch ein Gespräch? Hier? Hier!
When will the High Priest return to us?
Keep this between us, but I heard Lord Gideon was killed by demons.
Surely that's not true.
It most certainly is true.
Hey, shh! They'll hear you.
I know someone who works in the palace, and he said the demon was a girl with the head of a wolf and the body of a gorilla.
But how could a demon have gotten into the palace?
Apparently, there was a power struggle among the higher-ups, and Gideon's enemies snuck the demon into his villa. They say that's why people sometimes heard terrifying screams coming from the place.
Oh, is the demon still there?
No idea. Rumor says she escaped, but I wouldn't worry. There's no way she'd stick around here.
That's what you think. She's right here, so you'd better watch out.
Stop messing around already.
Die macht das immer so gerne, gell? Irgendwie den Leuten irgendwie Angst machen hier. Wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin? Sollen wir hier raus? Bring den mysteriösen Mann. Ach, das ist ein Mann. Ja, vielleicht ist ja doch eine Frau. Vielleicht denken sie ja nur, es wäre ein Mann. Ja, hier bin ich, glaube ich, falsch. Ach ja, ich soll zur Gefängnisinsel. Das bedeutet, ich muss eigentlich einfach nur wieder zurück zum Schiff, würde ich sagen. Better watch out, better not cry. Kennt ihr das, dass irgendwelche Wörter einen Ohrwurm triggern? Furchtbar. Ich höre ein Wort und los geht's. Oder dass man einen Ohrwurm von einem Wort bekommt. Oder von einem Satz oder sowas. Das muss nicht mal ein Lied sein. So, ich guck mal kurz, ob ich jetzt richtig bring. Also ich würde jetzt einfach wieder zu Zexonhafen gehen. Zexonhafen. Dahin. Sollte passen.
Who is that caped man?
I do not know.
Wieso
But his
war?
hawk seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
Der ist doch noch bei
I'd
uns.
imagine. It takes a great deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar. It can't be.
Wie sie da
What are you
rumschnüffeln.
two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
But we're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
Ah ja, darf ich jetzt rein? Zexonhafen. Sind wir schon da? Ich möchte darüber und mir das Gespräch anhören. Und dann mit dem Schiff zur Gefängnisinsel.
Could you fit my comedy act into tonight's show? I'm still breaking in my new partner, but I can carry the act. I'd appreciate you squeezing us in.
For you, Maggie dear, I'll do it as a personal favor, but you get 200 flat. No expenses, no per diem.
Oh, come on, don't be so stingy.
It gets worse. Our headliner is doubling up after, and the opener flubbed their lines and lost us minutes.
Playing deuce for a cold house? Well, all right, them's the breaks.
What the hell are you even saying?
I'm saying we're going on, and you're my straight man.
Auf dem Schiff
What?
oder wo?
You were serious?
I'll take care of the actual funny bits. Just act like you always do and we'll be fine. Bonus points if you toss the men in the audience a glare of contempt every now and then. Just trust me.
Oh, hold on. This is all happening so fast. I'm not sure I'm ready for...
You'd better get ready, because the curtain's going up.
Ernsthaft? Nein! Wie geil!
Hi there! We're Maggie and Val, your lovely comedians for today! Magicazam! We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable
Dass sie da überhaupt
show.
mitmacht, die Velvet.
Now, I'm Maggie, the bright, beaming one in the pair, while my moody little partner here is... Hey, what's wrong, Val? Everything okay? You need to put some energy into this, or we're in trouble. Come on! If you've got one redeeming feature, it's your moxie.
That might be, but this is different.
I can see you're going through something right now. All right, let's take a deep breath together. Excuse us for just one moment. Velvet, what are you doing? We're losing the audience.
I can't help it. I've never talked in front of such a big crowd before.
Wait, don't tell me you've got stage fright?
So what if I do?
That's so unlike you. Just pretend that you're fighting some nasty exorcist and give it some gusto.
Easy for you to say. I'm embarrassed out here.
Don't be such a girl.
I am a girl.
That's it. Just do that, but project your voice.
I can't, and I don't want to.
You're a comedian, you have to! Where's your passion for your newfound art?
I'm not one, and I've
Wenigstens
never
wird sie
had
sich nie
any.
wieder dafür
No, I can see it
hängen.
within you, deep down, the burning passion of a true artist at heart.
I've had enough! I can't do this with you!
Sorry, folks, show's over.
Das war's.
Well, you've certainly shown me something new. A comedy team that just stands on stage whispering to each other.
Super.
We're going for a brand new comedic style. So, what did you think?
Nicht
Don't
so
quit your day
seins.
job.
That's what I thought.
Ah, now she plays the straight man.
Witzig, jetzt sind die auf einmal irgendwo aufgetreten. Gut. Weiter
This is
geht's.
bullcrap. You're gouging us just because you can.
Well, if you want to pay less, maybe you should go find someone more generous. Hmm?
Looks like they're at it again.
Oh! Das hat mich gerade voll an Assassin's Creed erinnert. Das ist, weil der Dämon doch tot ist. Scheiße, jetzt. Oh Gott, ich mache alles kaputt. Scheiße, nein.
I was haggling for supplies, and...
Jetzt ist es bis hierher schon gekommen.
I'll give you a fair price.
Weil wir die alle
Actually,
killen.
just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good of humanity, rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
No. Wait. What was I saying?
Okay.
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo?
Yeah.
Kiddo haben sie mit
It
Jungchen
disappeared,
übersetzt.
but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain. A Moloch's zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Inominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hm.
We should get far away from here, and quickly.
Hauen wir ab. Und der steht immer nur so gruselig da.
So, the suppression.
Mit seiner Kutte. Und guckt. Tut mir leid, dass ich kurz weggetreten war. Jetzt geht es mir wieder gut. Titania. Okay, auf nach Titania.
All right, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
Mystery Monk.
You're right. My apologies.
Juhu! Ist wirklich ein Kerl.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Was?
Percival Ilmid Asgard. Crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand kingdom.
Aha.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princey Pooh's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
Interessant.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
Gut.